Just want to say it's been such a joy to work with you. Over all these years that we've shared together, I've learned from you the joyful heart, the cheer, the uplifting that you bring, not only as a worker here, but just as a person. You just bring this energy to what you do, to everything you do.
She started out, I don't know, a couple years after the company was started, maybe not even that long. Jan just grew with the company as we grew. I don't know how many desks and people she's trained over the years. Many, many, many. You can't find a better person in the world.
I think I've been here 2 years now, and I've seen Jan probably 3 times. I've been up in the office, and even those 2 or 3 times I had to actually pull her chair out in order to get her away from her keyboard. And
one thing I know about Jan is that she does not waste time. She's like the Speedy Gonzalez of SSI. She's caring, loving. She's always told me to look at the positive things in life and at work, and I just love her. I'm gonna miss her.
My joke with Jan is, why walk when you can run? Because Jan runs everywhere she goes. I don't even have to turn around to see who's walking behind me, because I always know when it's Jan, because you just hear the wind.
It could be so busy, and she would always make time for you and stop whatever she was doing, not make you feel rushed in any way, and just explain everything, and always had a wit and humor to her. And that is definitely something I'm gonna miss.
One of my favorite memories of Jan was when I was working in dispatch, and she came running in as always, like she always did in the morning to start her shift. And she seemed kind of out of it, kind of crazy, and she stopped in dispatch and just looked down at her feet, and she had no shoes on. And so we said, Jan, where's your shoes? You walked all the way with no shoes on. She said, I forgot to put them on this morning. I just drove all the way here without any shoes.
Just having her in our corner was just a joy. Seeing her bright smile when you walk in, it's just so different with her not being there.
we'd always get an email. Make sure you close everything out, it's the end of the month, that kind of thing. We always thought we had everything done, but next thing you know, here comes Jan down with her sheet of papers, and she would just basically just lay it on your desk and say, hey, can you take care of these? Which was always fun.
Working with Jan for 6 years, I can sum her up in 3 words: chocolate, Christmas, turtles.
Now that she's retired and going to be traveling the world and visiting her family and things like that, will she still come back around Christmas time to hand out those turtles?
When I found out that Jan had been here 25 years, I went up to her and told her that she had been here almost as long as I've been alive, and her face was priceless. She looked mortified.
Jan has dedicated her life to service, and not only spending 25 years here at Service Sanitation, but also devoting her time and her energy to her community and her church. I think Jan has left behind a great legacy, not only being a good employee at Service Sanitation, but also just a great person. We're really going to miss her around here.
It's really nice to see that there are people, like Jan, that are always willing, no matter what, working full time, for 25 years at a company and still want to do more.
Really gonna miss working with Jan and her can-do attitude. Everything she did, she brought her faith and her love into our business. I'm really gonna miss working with her on that.
When you think of Jan, you think of Bruce as well. I mean, they are always together. Love Chicago, love each other. They love the Lord. They volunteer for so many different things. Jan heads up Love Inc., which is a combination of a bunch of churches helping out needy people, and just a passion for other people and her family.
No, I'm gonna miss Jan around here. Always had our special moments together. I'd love to come and see her and talk to her and catch up with things on her personal life and business life.
You and Bruce both, I wish you guys the very best in the next chapter, and we'll miss you for sure.
Jan, I just wish you the best. It's been great working with you, and wish you all Lord's blessing in your retirement.
So for whatever life brings to you, Jan, I wish you nothing but the best, and it's been a privilege and an honor to work next to you.
Jan, on behalf of me and my family, I want to thank you for your 25 years of service here at Service Sanitation.
We'll deeply miss you. Love your girl Sheila, aka, you know what I'm gonna say. Shut up, Sheila.